Go. All right, guys, what's going on? You got Ryan Conley in the house here with Rudy. I just want to thank everybody for being on here. The Suponic Global and Team CGP, the Crypto Gaming Pioneers. Why did I call that team that name? Because we are the pioneers of crypto gaming, guys, and we're making it happen. Just 9 weeks in a pre-launch. I don't know about you, Ryan, but a lot of exciting things happening. A lot of things in the pipeline right now that I'm losing sleep over. And, you know, with everything that's happening right now around the world, a lot of people are looking for solutions, right? For cash flow, for income, safety for their families, safety for themselves, safety for their teams. And you know, there's a lot of companies that just come and go. This one is here to stay, guys. Long term, you know, when you hear about Jay Park and you look at our leadership like AC Green, Jock Johnson, these are the type of people and individuals that can really steer the ship and take us to the promised land. And then we got leaders in the field hitting it hard right now. Literally, I got Ryan Conley down in Seattle, Washington. He's about to share exactly why he's out and about. Why does he have that beautiful background in Seattle? Check him out, making it happen. You know, there's a lot of talkers and there's doers. Ryan Conley is a doer, and he's just really being an advocate, not just but an advocate for cryptocurrency and blockchain technology, guys. We live in very exciting times. We're treading through uncharted waters, and I can't, you know, be any more thankful and grateful to be able to, you know, link arms with somebody like Ryan. And
hey, thank you, Rudy. Let me touch base on this because I think it's really important. And you know, sorry, I got like a loud car out here, and I don't apologize for being in the field and not in my office today. Sometimes passion, you know, takes you with your business to go places and make things happen. So today I got a big old Bitcoin flag, a colorful Bitcoin flag in my bag. I'll be hanging out maybe on chain link fence out here. And I'm at this Black Lives Matter thing over here in Seattle. It's this big old thing going on. You can see we got people camping out. There's tents and stuff like this. A lot of stuff going on here. But, you know, I've given a lot of thought, just touch base on this, like the Black Lives Matter movement. And I did some great interviews yesterday with some of the gentlemen down here. And there's been a lot of, you know, if you look at people have been racial profiled when it comes to getting jobs in history. And, you know, and therefore people are settling for jobs that are paid less, for example, and they're getting paid in currency, these dollar bills that, not to get, like, this is not a racist thing or anything like this, but think about this. People have been getting paid, like these gentlemen I spoke to yesterday, they're getting paid, you know, for their work in fiat money, which these guys had slave owners on these dollar bills, like the Benjamin Franklin and all these, Abraham Lincoln, all these things. And, you know, I mean, we're in a digital era right now, and talking to these people about, you know, the power of Bitcoin. I mean, all these people, the stress of the COVID virus, and you know, they're all looking for opportunities. So many people are left unemployed right now. They're looking for an opportunity, and that's what we bring here at Suponic Global. And so I'm going to be downtown Seattle all day long today, talking to people about the Suponic opportunity with a Bitcoin flag on and also my shirt right there. You can see that Pirates do it with Bitcoin. So yeah, you guys follow your passion for sure, wherever it takes you to go ahead and build this business. So that's a beautiful thing about being your own CEO. Go ahead, Rudy.
No, I love that, brother. I love that. And just for everybody that's tuning in or maybe be watching this on YouTube for the first time, doesn't know about Suponic, you're out there, you're sharing the good news, you're spreading the good word about not just Suponic, but the power of crypto. What do people need to know about crypto, and why is it important not to just possess a digital wallet, to possess a cryptocurrency or more than one cryptocurrency, but you know, you think about where's the world going and how do we become first movers advantage in this market? Why now, you know?
Yeah, I mean, this whole thing going on right now is a massive breaking point. People are just really fed up with the old ways of things, and you know, focusing on the positive. They're ready. Now is the time just to connect with a lot of people. It's fun to look at trends, Rudy, and say, you know what? That's a trend right there. I mean, there's been a major trend about people getting involved in games, for example, you know, online video games, for example. Look how big that trend has gotten, you know, hundreds of billions of dollars, whatever the exact number is right there. That's a trend right there. Let's look at social media. Let's look at monetization, blockchain. All these are trends. So when you take all those trends together and you put it all into one, you got something very, very powerful that people are going to see trend plus trend plus trend plus trend. And that right there is when you make a lot of money. And that's what we're doing over here at Suponic Global.
No, and it's so true because, obviously I'm taking calls, you and me, we're connecting with people. Our team is growing. I'm confident we're going to hit about 2,000 members in our organization here by this weekend. We're growing like wildfire. But one of the things is I noticed there's a pattern. Yeah, there's a pattern. There's a lot of people that know about crypto, but they don't know how to get crypto. They don't know how they don't know how to set up their digital wallet. People don't buy what you're selling, they buy why you're selling it, right? And so that just kind of goes into line about being passionate about what you're doing. I don't know about you, Ryan, but I joined because of the person that introduced me to that, right? I have trust. I like them. I know that they're making sound decisions for the company. So because of the amount of respect that I have for him, that's why I'm a part of Suponic. And then just to learn a little bit more about the technology, fastest cryptocurrency on the planet. Jay Park spending $28 million out of his own pocket to build his own blockchain in crypto for the last 13 years. And for us to be privy and being one of the first ones to pounce on this opportunity and bring as many people in with us. I mean, the network is so important. And just talking about monetization and bringing in your network, you always say your network is your net worth. And now we have an opportunity here to kind of put that to the test. Some will, some won't. So what? Who's next? Right, Ryan?
And the thing about it is, it really comes down to not just trust. It comes about caring. So it was trust, choosing when someone spoke to you about Suponic to go ahead and take action, come on board. Then it comes down to caring. Caring means sharing is caring, right? So those are two beautiful things in a business model right there. And sharing this opportunity with people that need it. We've been so, corporate America, it's broken people apart into so many different jobs out there and so many different buildings. And you work for Microsoft, you work for IBM, you work for Boeing, whatever, and stuff like this. And, this blockchain, cryptocurrency, this gives us the opportunity to come together. And that's a beautiful thing. And that's again, another trend that's happening at lightning speeds right there. And all these people at these events and stuff like this, like you should see, it's gonna probably get kind of heated down here. It's gonna get really crazy, but people are tired of being broken apart. They're really tired of being broken apart and profiled and everything like this. And so that's what we need, is that one love coming on board right now.
I agree. It's like everyone, the one race is the human race, right? And I think everybody forgot that disconnection over the years, and it's really important that we bring everybody in. I mean, who's spearheading? Who's our strategist, chief officer? None other than three-time NBA Laker champion, Mr. AC Green, right? And someone that has a reputation, someone that has an image, someone that has something that, holding us to a higher caliber to make sure that we take this company to that next level. And what more better way to do it for someone that's such an activist in his communities, right? He's a part of so many different projects in the inner cities. He's a part of different chambers. He's brought so much to the table. And now let's mention how he brought LAUSD to the map for Suponic Global, right? You go to Schoology.com, you'll see that we launched our game Inkwars, where now kids, our youth, can play video games. Because Ryan, I don't know about you, but I'm sure these kids are playing video games already. And the parents are spending more money and generating more revenue for these businesses.
I just got a call from my ex today, and she said that my daughters who play Roadblocks, there was a $17,000 tab where someone had hacked their account, my ex's man's account, a guy's account, and there's a lot of money spent there on these video games. They're trying to figure it out right now, but crazy, $17,000. Hey, let's talk about some of the company updates. What's going on there? Because we've been, lots been going last 24, 48 hours here right now, and what do you want to share about that, Rudy?
Yeah, guys, I just want to make sure that everyone keeps our CEO in their thoughts and prayers. Obviously throughout the last week, he's been losing his voice. We've been telling him to get a lot of rest. I know that he's in the recovery mode right now, just trying to make sure that AC is the board committee were making sound decisions while Jock is recovering. So everybody keep him in your thoughts and prayers. But right now, guys, we're going for a virtual launch. We wanted to do the Vegas, right? Vegas opened up and we were so excited, right? We were going to do a launch at Red Rock Casino and the hotel over in Las Vegas. And it wouldn't be right without the CEO. And on top of that, we want to make sure that everybody is safe, that they're healthy. And what more better way to do a launch, virtual launch for Suponic Global on July 15th, guys. What a more better way to do it. I've never seen anything like what J Park is building. I don't want to give out too much information, but just understand it's going to be a virtual launch. We're going to have our own little virtual lobby. We're going to be able to see each other on a whole nother virtual dimension. So we're still going to be congregating with each other and sharing the launch together with some very, very special surprise guests. I think a lot of people are going to be blown away with what we have lined up. So our committee tonight, we're going to be putting our brains together. We're going to mastermind. I know, Ryan, you're a part of that committee, and we want to make sure that we line up something very special for everyone. Again, coin just went from 50 cents to 55 cents overnight, guys. So 14 days left before the coin goes up to 60 cents. So right now, get it at 55 cents a coin.
I'm excited about the launch. Really, with this COVID thing, I'm kind of over traveling. This is the year to kind of hunker down and really build a stable business right here. And talking to Jay Park, you can sense his mind just spinning away. This is the space he lives in, is creating this online stuff anyways, and he's so such a genius about doing this. I think we're going to look back and it's going to be a historic moment, not just because that's when Suponic launched, but the way that Jay chose to do this. And he's got so many freaking amazing ideas, of course. And so it was just meant to be. So this is going to allow a whole bunch of us to come together. So it's not just like a few hundred, why not? Why don't we have 3,000 to 4,000 people there, whatever, online with us? So you guys spread the word. Make sure that we grow the teams as fast as possible, so we have as many people possibly there on that special moment right there.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. I mean, we represent a third of the company. I mean, and we're just 9 weeks into pre-launch. Just exponential growth happening right now. And we have different walks of life. I mean, Ryan, you were just talking about how traditional money, traditional currency, traditional ways of doing business is kind of fading away. What's the new trend? Digital, virtual, digital assets, digital currency. And I have a lot of people that I'm talking to that are retired, people that are former educators, people that are former executives, people that are just sitting on a bunch. There's a lot of old money, and it's out there, and they're just finding a place to put it. And right now, the answer is Suponic Global. And that's just not my words, guys. These are constant people I talk on the phone with, whether it's my direct connections or it's someone that's putting me on a three-way call. Like today, I have at least 5 conference calls lined up for the rest of the day before we have our presentation tonight at 7 o'clock. So make sure you guys tune in, stay engaged, stay plugged in. They always say in order to win, you got to stay plugged in. Just like for those of you guys that are on this webinar right now with me and Ryan, thank you so much for joining us. We want to keep it short and sweet. Ryan was just sharing that he's out there, guys. He's putting himself out there. He's educating people and letting them bringing the awareness of the importance of cryptocurrency and blockchain technology, monetizing your.
Yeah, I got my website. I got the website on the back of my shirt. I don't know if you can see that now. And it says bitcoinbins.com. I added bins before, but the URL still works. So it takes them there. But, what I was going to say is that, I want to touch base on that video, the little teaser video I put out the other day. Shout out to Civ and her man, Majestic. They just took it upon themselves. They're professional people when it comes to marketing, advertising. I don't know how they whip these videos up. If you guys have seen, it's only like a 17 little second video clip, and we'll make sure that we put the video clip down below this thing right here, so you guys can get that video clip. I encourage you to upload that, even though it's short and sweet. Start building your YouTube content. Take that video, put it on your Instagram, get the word out there. But you'll see the thing coming down. It's almost like this digital coin is being built. It's got a lot of depth of detail going into the coin. I think it's pretty dang cool. And I honestly, since I showed that video, I signed up 5 people in the last 24 hours, 2 at the 500 and 4 at the 100, just getting started. And because that short little tiny video, like, what's Suponic? They see the quality of marketing that our company is doing. Now, hopefully, they're going to do a little bit more work for Suponic, but that's what people are looking for with a company that's cutting edge and futuristic, is the right marketing content.
Oh, I love it. I love it. And one thing I want to talk to you guys about, and he doesn't even know this, but when you have someone that has never done network marketing, when you have someone that has no idea what cryptocurrency is, and you have somebody that just follows the system, right? They always say it's okay to copy the cat as long as you copy the right cat. And one of the gentlemen I want to give a shout out to is my own father. My own dad, he wouldn't touch network marketing with a 10-foot pole. And, you know, throughout my whole life, at least my last 10 years in network marketing, he's always said, that will never work. I don't know what you're doing. You're wasting your time. Go get a regular job. And again, that we were clashing, right? We were always having that tension because of it's his way of thinking. That's the way he was raised, right? JOB, the 40-40-40 plan. Nothing wrong with the job, but it's not for me. Maybe, and that's just the way it is. But here's the cool part. He has no idea what he's doing, but he followed the system. And now my dad is a pro gamer. He's able to unlock 1% of the company net profit every single month. How special is that, guys? And I told him, I said, whether you know it or not, you inspired a lot of people by achieving pro gamer because you followed a simple system. And now people are going to want to do the same. You let them know that it's possible to do and achieve certain goals, targets, dreams, goals, aspirations, whatever it is, you can do that too. And my dad was a prime example of that. And so what an exciting business to be a part of, to not only do this with my dad, but also seeing a lot of people on my team rank events. And Ryan, I know you got a couple of people that are on the cusp of pro gamers right now, Nicole Burchett and Chris Arena. They're right there.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, it's really cool. I mean, my last company, I brought my parents in and I made them multiple six figures, and in a digital thing involving, you know, with cryptocurrency and stuff like this. And how amazing it is to pave that path and bring family members in. I mean, my brother, you know, made him $100,000 and stuff like this, and it's like it's just, you know, we're the visionaries that see this, and we will help so many people do this, everyone. So, yeah. This is going to be a phenomenal opportunity to do this once again. So congratulations to your father and you helping him get there, bro.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Of course, I tip my hat off to you. Congratulations on all your success. Again, when I heard about working with you and all your track record, I said, someone has to pinch me. I mean, this guy brought in over 1.2 million people in his last venture and put me on the phone with one of the Asia ambassadors. You know, Lo and Dan Coverwell, and right in the very beginning stages. And I just said, you know what, if it's going to be me, then let's go. You know, I guess it's my time. And I remember having a call with Ryan. I think he called me at 12 o'clock at night after he had joined Suponic. And he said, brother, this is just your season, you know, 10 years and never worked out with other companies. And there's a reason for it. You know, it brought you to this point. So here we are 9 weeks later into pre-launch, and it feels like we've been together for 9 months.
Well, but the cool thing about it is Jay gave me broke it down for me how he's, you know, getting people involved. How he's really going about doing this legally, and that's the biggest thing because there are so many cryptocurrency things out there that are completely. You have to ease into it. This is uncharted territory, and you can't just break a cryptocurrency company in network marketing into the US of A. But the way Jay is doing things, politely working with the right people and stuff like this, and winning the hearts because of his proven track record, and the people that see the big vision, you know, and stuff like this, and those names will be revealed. But man, the guy is doing it right. So let's go ahead and wrap this up, brother. I got some friends coming in. I think we've got enough information out today.
No, thank you, man. I know you got a lot going on over there, and we appreciate everything you're doing. Go out there and represent Suponic Global, man. I mean,
I'm hungry to close some people today. I don't know about you guys, but I'm hungry to close some people today.
Oh, I'm hungry. I got 5 calls lined up after this, and then we got our presentation at 7. Make sure you guys jump on our call with AC Green, 563-999-1275 tonight at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. And then let's bounce back, Ryan. Let's make this happen again Thursday at 1 o'clock this week. So in 2 more days, we'll be back here again. So
sounds good. Prayers to Jock out there, guys. Put it on your Facebook wall. Spread the word. Prayers to Jock. All righty.
Positive vibes. Thank you, Ryan. Have a good time out there.
You too. See ya.
All right. Bye, guys.